What's going on, gang? McGregor degeneracy back in full swing. Let's get into it. We'll get into it in a sec. We'll let people filter in. But it's like typical McGregor kind of like cycle where says he's going to fight doesn't happen, says he's ready to fight again, PR nightmare, repeat. Like that's basically the McGregor cycle, because literally 2 weeks ago he was adding Dana White on Instagram saying, get me a fight or some shit like that. Let me pull it up. There we go. Hold on. And then we'll also go over some picks for the UFC Baku card this weekend. Hold on here. I just find it. All right, so here we got McGregor. Let me make it bigger. So everybody's chilling, and his friend is right here, pumping his hands, whatever. Yeah, we in here, Bucko. Arturo, what's going on, baby? And we're almost at 3K subs. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. Hey, but I think I'm gonna get that 3K like by tomorrow though, cause my oh shit, I was not trying to show that. Might be. Fuck. All right. That's how you know I haven't been streaming. That's how you know I haven't been streaming, is I'm over here showing my YouTube analytics on stream. Screen management time, Bucko. Okay, hold on. Let me get things sorted. There we go. Sometimes you got to have a minor fuck up to lock in. All right, here we go. You haven't, bro? You have a second? Dude, you're lying. You're lying, bro. Wait, yo. Just for fun. You're crazy, dude. You're lying to me. Shit, what, you didn't learn your lesson with the last one? No, you're... Oh, dude, no way. Arturo. Shit. No, I'm playing. This one, inshallah, this one goes much better. This is about Conor. Yeah, this is about Conor. This isn't about you. This isn't about Arturo. Might be. But yeah, shit, here's McGregor right here. Let me make sure I get this lined up. But Conor killed someone. I know, bro. Like, you can't take this guy anywhere. That's the thing. Like, every time Conor goes somewhere, massively kills the vibe. Like, he's got to rape some girl, or he's got to punch someone in the face. Shit, what else does Conor do? He pushed that one girl off a yacht into the ocean like 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure that was while he was still on one leg. He, like, they were in, like, Monaco or some shit. Damn, let me find that story. Let me find that story real quick. One sec. Let me see. Conor McGregor. I swear Conor just writes like $1 million settlement checks like on a weekly basis. Hold on. Conor McGregor shoves woman? Let's see. He pushed a little girl. No, not a little girl, like a woman. I'm trying to find it right now. One sec. Because he had a crazy like 7 months. He had the girl at the Miami Heat game that accused him of, I mean, I don't know what to think about that one. That one seems pretty sus because her and her friend went into a bathroom stall with Conor McGregor together. And she accused him of assault, but her friend, who was also there, did not. I don't know. But yeah, no, here, I found it. This was McGregor with the whole yacht thing. It says a woman has accused UFC fighter Conor McGregor of assaulting her on his yacht in Ibiza, prompting her to flee the boat by jumping into the water. Oh shit, that's a lot worse than I thought. Spanish publication that an Irish woman has filed a formal complaint against McGregor for the alleged assault on July 17th of last year. Per the complaint, McGregor punched the woman in the face and kicked her, knocking her to the ground and causing injury to her wrist. And he denied it. Per the complaint, McGregor's accuser and some friends joined McGregor at his birthday party at an Ibiza. People in my comments are already telling me that I pronounce it wrong. You're supposed to say it like a TH, but fuck all that. It's a Z. On the night of, so what if this is Conor's second time at this same nightclub doing some shady shit? The woman says that she's from the same neighborhood as McGregor and knew him from when before he was a UFC star. Per the complaint, she joined McGregor on his yacht with his partner and 2 other friends at McGregor's invitation overnight sometime between 3 and 4 a.m. The accuser says that McGregor's partner, well, they're talking about D. Devlin, went to bed and the rest of the party remained on deck drinking and talking. Per the complaint, that's when the situation escalated. His whole behavior changed and he became very aggressive. Without any provocation, he kicked her with the instep just below her navel and punched her. Oh, he fucking front kicked her in the stomach, dude. That's fucking crazy. The first blow caused her to fall to the ground, and then he jumped on her. I'm going to drown you. Who do you think you are? It sounds like, dude, she was talking shit. Dude, but what's crazy is having people on your yacht and then your chick goes to sleep and then you go, okay, now it's time to get some hoes on the same yacht that my girlfriend is on right now. That's insane to me. According to the report, blah, 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 criminal investigation. Oh, yeah, he was also previously accused of sexual assault in Corsica, France in 2020. And then lack of evidence. Dude, damn, dude. Yeah, Conor be crashing out. That's a generational crash out in Conor McGregor. Front kick is nuts. Yeah, Conor McGregor literally just front kicks some woman in the stomach. Rocco Taco, what's going on, dude? We're talking about McGregor punching somebody in the face. Let me go back to that one. Because we were talking about he got accused of oh shit, there's my live right there on Twitter. But we were talking about how he gets accused of some sort of assault or hitting somebody or getting into a fight like every 3-4 months. But this was Conor 2 nights ago or last night in Ibiza. Punches the guy twice, and that guy ate shit. You see him. He fell far. It was like Eddie Alvarez getting dropped at UFC 205. Look. Left hand. Oh my God, dude. That guy got his shit smoked. And he'll be smoked October 6th. But look at this right here. The Sun exclusive says footage obtained by the Sun shows the ex-UFC star. Literally, even like mainstream regular media says ex-UFC star because everyone knows he's not going to fight again. It's been a while since we got any Conor news, but crazy footage. That's what I'm saying, dude. Conor's just this, billionaire, basically, or just shy of being a billionaire. And he can't go anywhere without getting accused. I mean, I don't know if he actually rapes, but getting accused of some shit like that, or like punching someone in the face on video. Like Arturo said, Conor's crazy, but I don't think he grapes, I don't think he has to because of his status, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't, There's some weirdos out there, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Bill Cosby didn't have to for the sake of like getting with girls. He was famous. He was just weird like that. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Beautiful form on that left. In another universe, Conor smoked Khabib. That's what I'm saying, bro. We live in the timeline where freaking Kanye is a Nazi. Conor became just a crash out cokehead. What do you mean Bill was an old man, though? What does that have to do with getting boxed? There's guys that are like in their 70s. Like, who's the guy with like the 18-year-old? Who's the famous guy with like the 18-year-old girlfriend? Is that like Al Pacino or some shit? Or, fuck no, what is it? Famous person with way younger girlfriend. Who is it? Man, there's somebody like very recently. The Raiders coach? What do you mean? No, Bill Belichick, that's one. He's like 70 and she's like 22. So yeah, there's that. And then who else, bro? JDM is the champ. Please just remove Leon from the background. Oh shit, yeah, we gotta have a conversation about Leon's spot, dude, because Arturo suggested it back in the day, and I was fucking with it. And I don't know, it's still one of the best moments in UFC history. Like, I was literally showing my girlfriend that shit, like, not that long ago. I was like, because look, Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier were, like, saying that he was just, like, conceding himself to a decision loss. And then literally right as John Anik says, that is not the cloth from which Leon Edwards is cut. Bang, head kick, headshot, dead. You can't tell me that that's not like top 10 craziest moments in UFC history. That guy went to Ibiza and got knocked out. True. Will Bill get as many girls at that age without the money? But he had the money, I hear you, but I hear you. Look up the Raiders coach. He has a young Raiders coach or Raiders owner. Hold on. Raiders coach? Girl. Oh, shit. Who is it? Oh, no. Yeah, it's the owner. It's fucking Mark Davis. He was Al Davis's son. Yo, this is such a crazy combination. Hold on. Dude, and his haircut is insane, too. Like, hold on. Let me screen share. Like, peep this, dude. They're together. And I think probably somewhere deep down, fucking, what's his name? Al Davis thinks that she likes him for him. At least slightly, You had your chance, and now you're done. But no, yeah, there's an even worse haircut. Look at this one, dude. On the same guy. Like, look at this shit, dude. Look at that. Look at this haircut. Insane. Who wins at middleweight? Prime Usman or Fluffy Hernandez? Prime Usman for sure. John Dong, what's going on, dude? We removing Leon? I don't know. Let's talk about it. The title should be more like Fight Society knocked out, the banker blocking his reach, and notifications for live streams. That's what I'm saying, dude. Nate, come on, man. They're shadow banning the Fight Society because, you know what I'm saying, the big names started to feel the pressure. They're like, who's this up and comer? We gotta suppress him. No, I'm just kidding. Love seeing Conor fall out. Feel for his children, but glad Khabib won in the octagon and personal life. Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's like one of those things where even if Conor like punches a guy in a club, it still makes me like him, you know? I'm like, yeah. Really just cuz it's the reason I got into the sport is Conor. Like a shitty monk cut, yeah, true. But dude, like how many total accusations does Conor have? How many total accusations against Conor McGregor? Let me go into the Google AI. Let's see. All right. Conor McGregor has been involved in several public incidents and legal matters over the course of his career. These have included accusations and legal proceedings related to assault, driving allegations, and other incidents. Reports in the media have detailed various claims. I want to know how many. Okay, here we go. A timeline. No, don't make me pay for it. What are we doing? Okay, here we go. It's been a few weeks since this happened, but did you hear about Rigo's account getting deleted? He created a new one, but it's satisfying seeing his work. Bro, don't even get me started on Rigo, bro. Okay, dude, I know most of you guys probably know this, but Rigo MMA, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, MMA YouTuber. Bro, hold on. He was an MMA YouTuber, and he got himself... Basically, like, he got himself popular because he would just keep dropping YouTube super chats to Guru as Guru was, like, on the way up, you know? And, yeah, he did restart. He's got 2,000 subs. At one point, I think he had, like, 40. Damn, he did start. But he's doing good numbers, though. He's doing, like, 1,000 views. Oh, no, he's not. But he basically was just dropping... super chats on MMA Guru's stream, and that kind of like got him popular, so Guru would do raids on his streams, and that got him to like 30,000 subs, something like that. And then he got outed, and I've watched all the documentaries. It's basically like there was these younger like 16, 15-year-old, 16-year-old, all the way up to like late teens, early 20s YouTubers and streamers like that. Rigo would just get into their chat, and they'd be like, oh shit, Rigo is one of the like kind of well-known MMA YouTubers. Like, his channel's way bigger than mine. That's cool. He's showing me like love, basically. And then he would start asking them like how they would, or if they could defend themselves if he tried to like grape them, and that he was in the shower playing with himself like while listening to their stream, like all types of shit, dude. And here, I'll show you. I don't even want to put his channel up on the screen because it's going to, you know, I don't want him to get followers or nothing. You know, I actually have a bigger channel than Rigo now. That's crazy. And like, his videos are dumb. It's like Alex Pereira is a Freemason. Conor McGregor exposed as Freemason. Three fighters who mocked God and paid the price. Who would win? UFC fighter versus a dolphin. UFC fighter versus a chimpanzee. Like, come on, man. I try every Oh, that's what happened, too. He got exposed as being a pedo, and he fled to El Salvador, and he lives there now. Because I think he met a girl online. He's live right now, actually. Hold up. And I hate the way his voice sounds. Like, how do you actually... I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Apparently, he created his original email from his university email. When they changed email systems, it caused his email to get deleted. Damn. Yes, Arturo, we are removing Leon. We didn't tap to Sean Brady. Leon getting the belt back one day. Oh, it's going to be a long road back, especially because the UFC doesn't like him. Currently working on a post for my political page about the primaries in Virginia and New Jersey while listening to you. Am I crazy, but is Bryce Mitchell going to lose at bantamweight? I don't know. He has crazy jiu-jitsu. He's like one of those guys that's like a tweener between weight classes because I think he's too small to be at 45. That's why Gene Silva fucking smoked him. But I also think that he might be too big for 35. Like the weight cut still might be really hard. It's kind of like Ilia Topuria. I'm not saying that Bryce Mitchell's as good as him, obviously, but it's basically like Ilia Topuria is undersized height-wise for 150 or for one. Yeah, he's like undersized for 155, but the weight cut to 45 was killing him. He definitely bought at least a few thousand subs. Oh, okay. That never works, bro. I swear buying subs, that's like rule number 1 is don't buy subs. You could pay for promo on like I know like music labels pay for promo on music videos and stuff like that. Like you can run ads, like you can run Instagram ads and all that, but literally just buying like ghost subscribers so that your number is impressive is not the way to do it. Because then what it tells the YouTube algorithm, like if you have like 5,000 subs that you bought, but then your videos are only getting like if they get like 300 views or 200 views, but you have all these subs, then the YouTube algorithm is going to be like, his content must not be that good because even his subscribers aren't watching it. And then the YouTube algorithm is less likely to push that out to a bigger audience. He gooned too close to the sun. True. Forever fuck Rigo. Yep. Slept by Morales round 2. Who got slept by Morales? Gilbert? Not going to lie. Volkov versus a shark is a good idea. Rigo's only win. Leon hasn't been put to sleep because he's been ducking Ian Gary. Let's not start talking like Ian Gary is some KO artist, all right? He's a decision merchant. He's an absolute decision merchant. Let me find... Fuck, am I about to change my background? Let's take a look. Who goes there? Topuria? Who goes in Leon's slot? Fuck, dude. Charles Oliveira is going to get KO'd. Yeah, Ian Gary's not doing shit. And why? And when did we start glazing Ian Gary? That's like haram. That's against the rules in this chat. Literally, I swear to God, strictly Ian Gary slander in this chat. Nothing positive about him. Except for that he's like, really good, like skill-wise. But he sucks as a person, and he puts on boring-ass fights, so... I'll probably be on here for like 15 more minutes because I gotta go train after this. But I told you guys I'd get back to streaming. Holloway, Topuria, Hamzat. I'm definitely going with like a Topuria or Holloway, and not necessarily Hamzat, but I don't know, maybe Makhachev. Ian's wife does not glaze him. She prefers her boyfriend. Jesus Christ. True, though. Bro, would you make me a fight poster like that when you had the chance if I send you a few pictures? Yeah, Arturo, just send them to me on Instagram. I'll do it. Kanye's really messed up song has become an anti-war song? How so? What do you mean? What about Prime Usman versus DDP? Who wins that? Dude, fucking DDP via plot armor. I swear, you can't pick against DDP at this point in his career. Even Hamzat, bro. When are you fighting? I don't fight anymore. When do you fight, though? I might fight again, but as of right now, I am not active in any way. I just train. I just train and coach and do YouTube type shit. Dang, yeah, dude. It might have to be Ilya in Leon's slot. Muay Thai Sam, where are you from? Where do you fight out of? Like, we should get a if it's streamed, we should do a Fight Society fight companion for one of my subscribers' fights. AKA, oh shit, dude. You have a Muay Thai fight or an MMA fight? Muay Thai? Hell yeah, dude. When is it? Let's dude, we gotta do like a Fight Society fight companion for one of the boys. July, and you'll be smoked. July 6th. Huh? And he'll be smoked October 6th. I was in SoCal last month. I don't think you were using Instagram. Oh, yeah. I hadn't checked my shit in a minute, dude. My bad. How was it, though? Yeah, I hadn't been on for a cool minute. Because I was so caught up with my new job and then also trying to still get videos out. Dude, I wasn't even streaming. Dude, I didn't even stream. I streamed like once a month for the last like 2 months. But I'm trying to get back to it. Even if I only hop on for like 30, 40 minutes before I got to go do some other shit, like I got to do it, you know? Got to be there for the boys. Got to be there for the boys, eh? Dude, I feel like Ilya doesn't have that many good pictures, though. Like, I'm looking at Ilya's pictures to use here, and I don't see any that are really that sick. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, if we do a fight companion, you have to win, though. No, I'm just kidding. I know how it goes. You have to win, or we ban you from the chat. No, I'm just joking. Dude, I'm kind of thinking Taporia for this. Yeah, I think I found a good picture. It's not as like legendary as an Ilya, or I'm sorry, as a Leon knockout, but I gotta up the contrast on that biddy. It's a point fight. I'm going to transition to amateur after 2 more for show. For show. I get that. Have you heard the song Creep by Radiohead? I'm pretty sure. One sec. Let me search it. I was out there for 3 funerals and then just fucked around Orange County. Nice. Nice. Creep? Radiohead. I've probably heard it. One sec, broski. Yeah, I know the song. Yeah. I saw someone saying that there's a parody of the song where the lyrics go, but I'm a creep, I'm a Rigo. Dude, come on now. But yeah, dude, he was like, I saw one of his lives like a while ago, and he was like, I'm in El Salvador with my Latina girlfriend, and I'm in Latina, and anyways, Conor McGregor is a Freemason. Oh my God, dude. Some people are just so cooked. You know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? Sam, come to Inglewood 3 years and forget. Yeah, Inglewood's where you'll really, no, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say something crazy, mildly racist, but I'll keep it to myself. The fact that he has people defending him, yeah, he'll like get his entire chat to turn on people that are calling him out for being a pedo. It's crazy shit. It's crazy shit. There you go. There's my Ilya picture. I low-key don't think that's as good as the Leon one, dude. Because Ilya doesn't really have any, like, massively aura pictures, I feel like. You know, like Dustin over here with his nose bleeding, or, like, Yuri or Pereira standing over Yuri right here. There's no aura to this Ilya picture. I don't know if this is the one, dude. I don't know if this is the one. Because Ilya himself makes sense to be on here. What gym you at? DM me on Instagram, I'll tell you. I don't want to dox myself on stream. Word has it that Armin is still here. Yeah, Armin is still, Armin lives in LA for the most part. Dude, I think I'm going to go back to Leon. I'm not going to lie, dude. Or at least not Ilya. I'm not really feeling that shit, dude. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, wait. That's why I don't like it. I had the layering messed up. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Armin has been loose in the streets of Los Santos. Like, if they had a teenage son, I wonder how they'd act if a 30-year-old was talking to that. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And Rigo's a fucking creep, dude. So whatever, kid. It's whatever. Alrighty. Yeah, I switched up my Ilya picture just a little bit, but shit, guys, what do we got on UFC Baku this weekend? Because I'm leaning towards Jamal Hill. Both of these guys have pretty fraudulent resumes, in my opinion. Makhachev after beating Volk. Oh, dude, that is a good picture. Yeah. Where he's going like this. That is a good picture. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty sick picture. I'm not going to lie. That is the one to do. Lawler split lip. Nah, Lawler split lip is going to get me like copyrighted for some sort of violence. Because I've had times where I've had videos get like a knock on them where I can't monetize them, literally just for having a guy that's bleeding in the thumbnail. And I know there's plenty of YouTube channels that do that, but yeah, it happened fairly recently. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Khalil Roundtree all busted up after the Pereira fight, I'm pretty sure. You know what's crazy, guys? I was thinking about this. I don't feel like we get fights like that anymore. Like those type of Lawler, McDonald fights, or even like Diaz versus Conor, where like guys are really scrapping. Like even highly skilled guys are really scrapping. I feel like now the biggest scraps are just like super mid fighters on the prelims, which kind of stinks. That like really doesn't give me much to get excited about, because the prelims are going to be bangers because it's literally lower level fighting. We just had Bilal JDM. Yeah, but that was like, fair enough. You know what? I'm a little spoiled. I catch myself getting spoiled as a UFC fan sometimes. I said, hey, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change what you've done to me. I think that's because higher level fighters are not known for wars. Wars do not get you to the top anymore. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, because think about like Adesanya's entire title reign. Pretty fucking boring. You know? Yeah, nah. You had your chance, and now you're done. Let's see. How does that one look? I kind of block some of it, but yeah, I do fuck with that one. I just got to fix it a little bit. There we go. If wars worked, Dustin and Gaethje would be champs. I mean, yeah. I mean, they would. They, man. Actually, I don't think it's really that because both those guys are pretty skilled. I think it's just they went up against bad matchups at the wrong time in their career. And still, like Makhachev, bad matchup for Dustin Poirier, especially considering how the Khabib fight went. And even then, they still made it. So actually, you know what? Moicano didn't make it a war, got smoked by Makhachev. Dustin Poirier made it a war, almost beat him. So maybe wars do get you far. What's up, Daddy? What's up? Who you got in Van versus Royval? I think Van might lose because Royval is good and a tall 125er, and Josh Van literally just fought like 2 weeks ago. He's taking this fight on like 4 weeks' notice after going the distance with a very, very game Bruno Santos, was it? Was that who he fought? But still, they went the whole 3 rounds. I know he kind of whooped his ass, but he still went the whole 3 rounds. Like, that's really rushed to get a number 1 contenders fight. Oh, he did finish him, yeah. You're right. We used to get wars or stinkers whenever someone got a quick title shot. I think Dustin versus Islam or Khalil versus Pereira. Yeah, true. They usually have less to lose. He's here to fight. Yeah, I do like the activity out of Van there because there's too many guys like fucking Kamaru Usman was calling for a title shot in like 2026. I was like, what are we talking about here, dude? 2026? It's June of 25. Like, you guys can't just be like, oh yeah, I won a fight, I'm going to sit out 15 months for a title shot. Like, that's such bullshit to me. For real, if Dustin would have beaten Eddie, RDA, Edgar, and Pettis, too bad he went against the top 3 grapplers in lightweight of the last decade. Sorry, sometimes I'm retarded reading chat. He's so old, he can't do that. Yeah, I know, he's 38, almost 39, I think. Like, what are we talking about? Hold on. Kamaru Usman. 38, May 11th, so he just turned 38, okay. But still, if he waits till like mid-2026, because he's going to have to wait for the winner of Islam versus JDM. And that's probably September or October. The winner of that fight is not going to fight till like April, May, or June of 2026. Kamaru Usman thinks he's just going to sit on his ass for a year. I hate that, dude. I hate that shit. If Hamzat becomes champ, middleweight is screwed. Yeah, I know. We'll get one title defense a year. Usman versus Shavkat, who will sit on their ranking longer? Probably Shavkat, but I could see them putting... Okay, hear me out. I could see them putting Usman versus Shavkat as a number one contenders fight on the same card as JDM and Islam. Yeah, but I'm going to hop off, guys. I know this was a shorter stream, like 40 minutes. I'm a little bit busier these days, but I promised you guys I'd be back streaming more often. So I just dropped a video about Conor. I'm putting it in the chat right here. There you go. Do me a favor. Go and watch my new video about Conor punching a guy in a nightclub. And yeah, like, subscribe, click the link down below, become a channel member, all that good stuff. I'll try to get another stream in on Friday. Yeah, probably on Friday. So I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe. You know the deal.